Hola Spain lovers, hola food lovers, Stuart here with another food review video or a restaurant review video. If you like, I'm standing outside the restaurant that I'm going to go into today called El Punto here on the outskirts of Madrid in a place called Rivas-Vaciamadrid. They have a special menu of the day here, quite expensive I will say, but I reckon the quality is going to be quite good. So without further ado, let's go inside, sit down and get stuck into the meal before I get too wet. Vamos! Okay, so let's have a look at the menu. First up, we've got a salad, then we've got artichokes, we've got some type of prawn fritter, if you like. We've also got tripe with chickpeas, and then we have our special dishes of the week. For example, yesterday it was a bean dish, today it is the Madrid stew. The seconds that we can choose from, we've got a rice dish, but you need a minimum of 2 people, so that's not happening today. We've also got a tuna dish as well. We've got another type of fish as well. Can't remember the name of this fish in English. We've also got some type of kebab going on here as well, brocheta. We've also got a pork dish, pork knuckle. We've got chicken, and it includes the glass of wine that I've got here. It includes dessert. So an extensive menu or not, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The price, €18.95, which is the most expensive menu of the day that I have seen for a long time. There's also a special menu available as well, which includes fish and lamb tacos. But I'm going to go for the standard $18.95 menu of the day. Time to order. It also includes bread. We've got 2 slices of bread. We've also got this dried bread here as well, which I'll try in a moment. But I want to sample the wine. And that's a decent quality wine for the price today. Remember, a premium menu of the day is what I am ordering here. It's a fancy restaurant as well. It's quite busy. I would say it's 3/4 full at the moment. The time, as you can see, is 2:47 in the afternoon, so it's 13 minutes or 12 minutes now to 3 p.m. The typical lunchtime here in Spain from 2 to 3, more or less. I'm hungry, and as I said, a fancy restaurant. We've got a nice tablecloth. We've also got a nice serviette or napkin here. And the service so far has been quite good. There's plenty of wait staff working, which you'll see walking in the background throughout the video. So all I need to do now is order and see what the quality of the food is like for this price. And I think it's going to be good. Now, just while I'm waiting to order, I'm going to try the quality of this bread. Let's see if it is a decent bread, which you would expect for the price. Not bad, but again, you're paying for it, right? So, some bad news. One of the things that I wanted to order, the pork knuckle, as my second course, none left, so I've had to go for chicken. It was recommended by the waiter, so I imagine that it's going to be fairly good, but a little bit disappointed. But that's what happens when you get to the restaurant late at around 3 o'clock and it's been open since 1 roughly. Sometimes some of the menu items are no longer available, so a bit of a letdown, but what can I do? Still looking forward to the meal though. Looking around at the demographics in this restaurant, a real mix. We've got workers, we've got retired couples, we've also got business people. There's a business meeting going on over there, and I would say the average age, given the price of the menu here, is around 40, 45, 50, I would say. Mature people, people that are working, people that can afford to pay close to €19 for a menu. And fortunately, I can too, but the run-of-the-mill menu of the day that you're going to be paying around 12, 13 euros. You're not going to get the same clientele, I don't think, and definitely from what I can see here, that is the case. Let's go back for another sip of this wine while I'm waiting for the food to come out. And it's getting better the longer it's been sitting in the glass, I will say, which is a pro too. Now the first course has arrived. I've gone for the prawn fritters. tortillitas de camarón, they are called in Spanish. It also comes with an alioli sauce on the side, garlic mayonnaise if you like. And this is a fairly typical dish in the south of Spain. Think Cádiz, think Malaga, think the south of Spain, Andalusia. This is where you're going to find this quite often. And here in Madrid too, in places like this. So I'm interested to see if it's any good. It smells delightful, but it's all going to come down to the taste, right? And basically what we've got going on here is flour and water that are mixed together with some other ingredients going on as well. Apparently there are some prawns in here. I'm a little bit skeptical. There is a prawn aroma coming off the fritter, but I can't see many. So let's bite into this, and firstly, let's see if it's crunchy. Let's see. Crunchy. It's only lukewarm, so I reckon it's been sitting there for a while. I could be wrong, but because this is a restaurant that has quite a high turnover, lots of people eating, lots of people would be ordering this, so they're frying them up in batches, I would say. Let's try a little bit here with the aioli sauce. Yeah, so it definitely adds something to the taste, of course, as you would expect, because believe it or not, there's not a lot of flavors coming out of this. It's fried, you can taste the fried aspect of it. The other ingredients, whatever's going on in here, the green thing, whatever that is, you can't really taste it, and the taste of prawns is almost non-existent. But as a fried, salty fritter, it's not bad. Now, get some more of this mayo or the aioli. And the only negative thing for me about eating something like this is going to be the grease. And you can see on my fingers, if you can there, that it is a little bit greasy. But I'm not complaining. And this is your fairly stock standard prawn fritter that you would find in the south of Spain. Very, very similar. But the secret's in the crunch, the secret's in the texture, and it certainly has got both those things. Look into the second one here now as well. Can you hear that crunch? Not sure if that's being picked up on the microphone or not, but it definitely is crispy. It definitely is crunchy when you bite into it. And when I eat something like this, I'm immediately taken to some of those taverns down there in the south of Spain that specialize in this type of thing. Fried fish in general, fried food in general, in the south of Spain, it's very, very good. And this is good, but does it justify the price? I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until the end of the video before I come to that decision. And looking around the restaurant, from what I can see, the majority of people are eating the classic Madrid stew Thursday, which is the day that a lot of people like to eat this dish. On a rainy day like today, on a cool day like today, that goes down a treat. But now, the last piece, listen for the crunch. It was okay. Bring on dish number 2. Now, while I'm waiting for the second course to come out, I want to try these here, these picos, which come also from the south of Spain. So there's a bit of a theme going on here. Let's open up the packet. And this also should be very, very crunchy. Let's see. And to be honest, I like places that give you the choice, whether you have the dried bread like this one here, or whether you have the more traditional type of bread like this one here. You can choose. And I like these. Now we'll have a look at some of the reviews here. Al Punto Rivas. Let's check out what people are saying about this place. 4.2 in total and close to 5,500 reviews. So that's pretty good in my books. 4.2. Let's see what people are saying here with the newest reviews. 4 stars from this person here, Javier. So the service gets worse every day. So not happy about the service. At the moment, that is not one of my complaints about this place here. Lolly, 5 stars. Food 5. Service 5. Atmosphere 5. Jose, 5 stars as well. Lois, 5 stars as well. Fantastic. I definitely go back. So we can get an idea what we're dealing with here around that 4.2 mark. Some people, as we saw, are not happy with the service, but I can't complain about that. Now my second course has arrived, and I know what some people are thinking. Stuart, why did you go for the chicken? Well, if you were watching the video earlier, you would know that the thing that I wanted to order wasn't available. It had sold out, so I went for the chicken instead. The waiter said that it was good quality. It's one of his favorite dishes on the menu, so he convinced me to order the chicken. And I'm going to say that the aromas coming off this chicken are very, very nice, I will say. It's got that barbecue smell coming off it, because as we can see here, from this piece of chicken, it has been done on the grill, barbecued on the grill. And I'm going to say it looks very, very appetizing indeed. Smells fantastic. Let's see what the taste is like, shall we? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is try the quality of these chips, because you would expect for 19 euros you're going to get a good quality chip. Let's see if that is the case. No, stock standard. But it's all going to come down to the chicken. If the chicken is perfectly cooked, if the chicken is juicy, it's going to get a lot of points. If not, yeah, it's not bad. It lacks a little bit of seasoning for me. They could have gone a little bit heavier on the salt. They haven't, which is probably good for my health, but for my taste buds, maybe not. To substitute the lack of salt, we've got barbecue sauce. Let's see what that's like. Normal, nothing to write home about. And some chicken with a chip. So what they've done with the chicken is that they've opened it up. So this is a chicken leg. Let me separate it there if I can. So the chicken's been opened up. It's quite flat, because obviously to cook it on the grill, very, very difficult to cook chicken and get it even all the way through. So you have to flatten it out, and I reckon they've done a fairly good job. Is that chicken a little bit undercooked for your liking? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But for me, it's okay. Okay, there's the salt. I've hit the salt. There's not a lot of salt, but the salt that is on it really adds to the taste. My issue with the chips isn't that they're not fresh, isn't that they're not hand cut. They're just not hot. They're warm. They're lukewarm, in fact. And it's a bit of a letdown. The chicken, on the other hand, is just the right temperature. But again, is this a 19 euro menu of the day? I don't know. What am I paying 5 euros more than I would normally pay for a menu of the day here in my local neighborhood? I don't know. Is it the service? Is it the atmosphere? Is it the background music? Is it the clientele that is sitting around me? Is it the size of the food, the size of the plate? I don't know. Am I unhappy with the meal? No. I'm just struggling to see how they justify the extra 5 euros on the bill. Maybe the dessert is going to be next level. No idea. We'll have to wait to see. Is it because they give you a better glass of wine? Don't think so. Now, it's going to be interesting to see whether the chicken that's closer to the bone is well cooked or not, because as we know, the closer it gets to the bone, the more difficult it is to cook the chicken. So far it's been okay, but I'm worried that I'm going to cut in to this part of the chicken and it's going to be a little bit raw. We'll see. Let's see what this chicken close to the bone is like, the color. Now you can see from the bone here that that chicken there is not very well cooked. And also here, it's also a little bit too pink for my liking, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to eat it. This bit here looks okay, but the meat close to the bone, no. This part's going to be okay because it's the breast, it's the fillet. So we can see here that this is well cooked, but might be too dry. Let's see. And let's be honest, you don't want to be taking too many risks with undercooked chicken. I'll finish this piece off. Done and dusted. Time for dessert. Now, a quick update. I've just ordered dessert, and there's a table over there that are complaining that they have been waiting for their food for close to 30 minutes. One of the people at the table has already finished their second course, and the other two are still waiting. So that's probably why the reviews are dropping a little bit, because of that service, the time that the food is taking to come out of the kitchen. So dessert has arrived, and as you can see, nothing adventurous for me today. I've gone for the stock standard cheesecake that you'll find on the menu options here in virtually every restaurant in Spain nowadays, or at least the restaurants that I go to. This one looks quite fancy. It looks to be a baked cheesecake, which is more prominent in the north of Spain, up around the Basque country, Asturias, that part of the country you'll find the baked cheesecake. It's a fairly decent slice, I will say. It also comes with a little bit of jam on the side here, or some type of syrup, not sure, and also some icing sugar on top as well. Now, one of my favorite desserts, the cheesecake. Different varieties of cheesecake you will find here in Spain. Let's see what this one is like, if it is any good and worth the price. Let's see. Yeah, so that is the highlight of the meal so far for me today. This cheesecake is unbelievably creamy. It's not too sweet, it is just right. And the baked cheesecake, if you haven't tried a baked cheesecake yet, do yourself a favor and try this type of cheesecake. It is amazingly creamy, as I said, and extremely tasty. The creamy cheese part literally melts in your mouth. Unbelievable. And although it looks to be a stodgy, heavy dessert, it's not the case. Of course, it's not the lightest dessert you can eat, but if you want to enjoy the end of your meal, you go for something like this. And if you're not watching your weight, go for it. Let's try it with some of this red syrup. Let's see if it's necessary. Let's see if it adds something to the taste. Cheesecake, perfectly fine on its own. And I am absolutely ripping through it. Final bite. That's the end of the meal. Time to ask for the bill, pay for the bill, and give my final thoughts on the restaurant experience today. Stay tuned. So the bill has arrived, the bill has been paid. As you guys know, the total price today, €18.95. Believe it or not, one of the most expensive meals of the day that I have eaten here in Spain in a while, I will say. Was it worth the price? We'll see. So let's break it down, starting with the glass of wine. Was it the best glass of wine that I have drunk here in Spain? No. Was it the worst? No. It was decent. The first thing that came out today was the prawn fritters. Not bad. The best that I have ever had? Probably not. The worst? No. A decent prawn fritter it was, and I'm not complaining about the first course. The second course, I wanted something else. I wanted the pork knuckle, wasn't available, so I had to go for the barbecue chicken. It was okay, a little bit undercooked, closer to the bone, as you guys saw, but for a €19 menu of the day, was that the best choice? I don't know. Other people here seem to be quite content with what they have ordered. Maybe I chose badly. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And the highlight of the meal today was the cheesecake. I'm going to start with the cheesecake and the rating. I'm going to give that cheesecake 4.8 out of 5. I'm going to give the chicken 4 out of 5. And I'm going to give the first thing that I ate today, those prawn fritters, 4.1 out of 5. The wine, not bad, 4. And that's about it. The bread was a decent quality, and also these things here were included in the price. The service that I had in the restaurant today, the waiter, Alejandro is his name, was very attentive, a very good waiter, took care of me, no complaints, service 4.5. So I reckon it's around that 4.1, 4.2 mark for the restaurant today. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you reckon that is a reasonable score for the restaurant experience today? Let me know. Questions and comments, please leave them in the section below. If you have anything to add to the conversation today, if you have an opinion on the meal experience, let us know. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you never miss. Muchas gracias, señor. Until the next one, hasta luego from Madrid.